don't understand why you're 40 years old playing the game still. So.
Well, I mean, what game do you think you're going to be playing when you're 40? When do you think you're going to stop playing games? What's the age? What's the age? What's the cutoff age?
When you're out of high school and college.
You're a high school kid?
Yeah, I'm in high school. Yeah.
How old are you?
Why does it matter?
Well, I mean, you foresee yourself in the future quitting something you love, like video games? Do you not love video games? You just cruising through it?
I mean, I think it's a little bit of a waste of time when you're that old. But.
Well, how do you know? You're not old yet. I mean, I can think of probably reasons that video games would be a waste of time for a high school kid, too. Do you have a 4.0? Are you in honor classes to get more than a 4.0?
No, but...
You know what I'm saying? There's more things you could be doing to improve your life than playing video games, too, right?
Yeah, you study and not play games.
Hey, just recreation, man. Having fun. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
All right, then.
All right, guys. Welcome to the show. Sorry for the late start today. I had a doctor's appointment. Couldn't miss it. So, but I am here to continue this month's theme, Cape-Ril. Gonna be playing a little bit of the Incredible. It's actually called the Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction, but I just called it Hulk Ultimate Destruction because when the Incredible Hulk movie came out, the one that was part of the MCU, there was a movie tie-in game called The Incredible Hulk that came out with it, which was trying to do what this game did. It got it, like, it was okay. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't as good as this one. This is probably, well, not there's a lot to compare it to, but it's probably the best, like, game that features a playable Hulk. I'll put it that way instead of saying the best Hulk game, because there's literally like two. But when you consider Hulk's representation in, you know, Marvel Ultimate Alliance, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2, Marvel Rivals, probably various RPGs that he was in, like some of the mobile stuff, I don't really know. And then the Incredible Hulk game and this game, I think for me, this is the best version of Hulk. So, I started it just to do like the tutorial to get that out of the way. Welcome to the show, everyone that is joining the stream. What's up, Lat? The just okay Hulk? Yeah, right? Yeah, I guess. I remember this when I was a kid, JTOC the third. I'm just gonna say your name like that. I like how this game influenced the MCU film. The air gauntlets were great. Yeah, they did do that, right? But the follow, like the sort of like tie-in movie for, or the tie-in game for the movie also had the weaponization stuff. I guess probably happened in a comic book at some point, but yeah, I would say this game basically did it first. So let's continue. I just played through like a little bit of the beginning just to get that out of the way. There's probably going to be other tutorial stuff that I got to do. RIP Radical Entertainment. Yeah, I know, right? These guys went on to do I think it was called Prototype, which I never played, but I understand it had the same. This is definitely a power fantasy wish fulfillment game, but I don't have a problem with that. Story recap. Bruce Banner and the Hulk have barely escaped from a surprise assault on Banner's secret hideout, thanks to a last-second warning from Banner's friend and associate, Dr. Leonard Samson. Doc Samson, cool character. But Banner's remaining hope for a cure for his affliction, a machine designed to delve into his psyche and quell the beast within, has been left in ruins as a result of the attack. Now Banner has a new adversary, a former NSA operative named Emil Blonsky, who has taken joint command of the Sinister Division, along with his military counterpart, General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross. Blonsky exhibits a profound hatred of all gamma-irradiated creatures and will stop at nothing to first dissect and subsequently destroy them all. In a moment of haste, Blonsky attempts to retrieve a vial of radioactive material from the wreckage of Banner's machine and is himself flooded with a massive dose of gamma rays. Yes, Blonsky is Abomination. I think that I mean, it's been a while. I played the shit out of this game back in the day.
Model of a handheld neural interface. It can perform read or write operations directly into a patient's mind.
Oh yeah, it's
In
a
effect,
simulator
The
thing.
device force feeds mission objectives into your mind, then violently transforms you into the Hulk. I know it won't be pleasant, but it's the only chance we've got.
You know what's wild is, to be honest, like I don't understand why the show business couldn't get a Hulk movie. I mean, I thought that Incredible Hulk was okay, but they had not been able to get that character right. It's like, it shouldn't be hard. It shouldn't be hard, but the problem is, I think the film industry they just got like, they get really hung up on like everything having so profound a meaning. They want to like get into like the deep politics of stuff, and you know, sometimes you just want like to just waste shit. Green Lives Matter for sure. It was good meeting you. Enjoy this game. Well, thanks, J-Talk the Third. It's too bad you can't stay. Jump markers will allow you to travel quickly to locations. Oh, right, because this is kind of like semi-open. This is like an open world game in a way. Performing a jump with X while on a jump marker will bring up the jump marker map. On this map, you can select your destination from all the jump markers you have discovered. Jump markers are automatically unlocked when you enter them for the first time. So basically, I got fast travel. All right, this is my house, or the house I'm staying. Kind of small. What I love is that Hulk. He's like, he can just go wherever the fuck he wants. Absolutely, like, you know, the original Green Chad is what I'm saying. Can I break these mausoleums? Yeah, fuck respecting the dead, right? What? Okay, I'm gonna go to the city. I don't want to waste too much time. Jump to city. Let's just jump to the city. Why not? Remember that time Spider-Man gave MJ cancer from his irradiated sperm? Yeah. Oh wow, the movie really did use this as a blueprint. It has all the same characters. Yeah, but they still don't get it right, you know? All right, so I have my mission.
Dr. Bruce Banner, 5'11", medium build, brown hair. Subject considered armed and dangerous.
Well, that does not fit my description at all. What's this? Mission objective: defeat the police resistance. Collecting combo covers will unlock special features. Can you find them all? That's all right. Yeah, this is like exploration and. You can fall from whatever height. Doesn't matter. Yeah, whatever. It's just pure like power fantasy. I love it. Okay, so I gotta go to these red points on the map. Excuse me, car.
What the hell is that?
I like how is this guy dead? I think he's dead. You can really just run through these guys. Kind of like Space Marine, like that.
Anything you say will be. What's the point?
Give me this like post.
I say freeze.
Throw it like a spear at that guy. Did I complete my objective? Cool. What am I supposed to do? Next story mission, lightning strike. Remember running up the buildings? You can do all of that. Okay, so I'm gonna go there. Oh. Doo-doo-doo. All right, let's do this. Jump out. Church hideout. Wait, no, I didn't want to do that. Oh, I accidentally fled back. It shouldn't be hard to make a meaningful... Let me go back to the city. It shouldn't be hard to make a meaningful movie with a Jekyll and Hyde Devilman character like Hulk. It's been done with Jekyll and Hyde dozens of times. Yeah, it shouldn't be, but I think that there's just too much of a desire to like do this a certain way. So where is the story mission? So that's to take me. Oh, it's the stars. Get some. What's my health? Probably like about that. He like runs up buildings. Fuck gravity. Ooh. Oh, this is the. Is this a mission? No, it's not unlocked yet. Here we are. Okay, you hint. These hint icons are placed throughout the world to help Hulk out. Keep an eye out for them. I will. Submission. Lightning strike. Here we go.
Risk, Bruce. We're going to use the Hulk to help us build the machine through hypnotic implants and auto-suggestion. It's going to take about 5,000 watts to run the equipment.
And you want me to smash up the main grid?
Just the relevant parts. I've identified 3
I see. Yeah, so this VR thing is so that Banner can have conversations with Doc Samson while I get to play the Hulk. So I don't have to worry about being puny Banner. And I can just do Hulk stuff while Banner does all the bullshit talking. Let on that gamma grind. Lad says, imagine being weighed down by gravity. That's some beta shit. Yes. Gravity can be overcome by toe clenching. Right. Make fists with your toes. All right. So we're going to destroy power substation A, B, and C. I think I can handle that. Mission objectives. So like with Freedom Force last week, I wanted you guys to know, I'm going to try and do a makeup stream for Freedom Force tomorrow. Because the version on Steam, it just doesn't work well. So I went ahead and just, I bit the bullet and bought Freedom Force and Freedom Force versus the Third Reich on GOG, and it works way better. So I think I'm just going to try streaming that. All right, let's destroy some substations. What's with that? I like his haircut. He's got a nice, like, tight little fade there. All right, so we're going to go here. Leave me alone. Leave Hulk alone! Oh shit. Is that where I gotta go? No problem. Like literally this should be a piece of cake, right?
Trying to bring that substation down. Let's give us something else to worry about.
Yeah, well that's it for that. I wonder how many missions I can knock out as Hulk before I run into some problem. Yeah, fuck the power, right? Excuse me. Here, give me that. I threw a bus at that guy, but he's probably just KO'd. It's okay. What are you doing, dude? Can you imagine being the cop that's like, I'm gonna take him out? It's my time to shine. Just fucking go. Oops. Sorry, lady. Not really. Head this way. Look at this bus. You know what? I don't like that you panicked. I'm gonna run while carrying you. This is so accurate too to the comics. They didn't like fuck around. Whoever these guys were obviously fans. There we go. You cops, man. All right, so where am I going now? This way, huh? Excuse me. Look out. I'm gonna go get that fucking helicopter. I'm inside this house. What the fuck? You know what? Where is that? Where is he? Oh shit! I'm almost dead though. I gotta like, gotta get some health. So maybe these guys can help me. Is that a newsman? Fuck the media. Thank you. I think you can like basically kill these guys for health. Yeah. That's basically what they are. It's kind of like, you ever played War of the Monsters on PlayStation 2? And you can just eat the humans and you'll get your health back. What a great game that was. I don't like that. I don't like that, dude. I feel attacked. Pick up this big old... Is this a gorilla, right? Yeah. Okay, can I throw it? Oh, I destroyed it. Whatever. It's what I do. Oh, Jesus. This game has an issue of throwing too many enemies and hazards. Despite just being one giant Hulk. This hint. Many objects in the world can be weaponized if you have the right move purchase. Purchase bowling to weaponize the sign. Well, can I buy it now? No, you can't do it here. You gotta like do it in oh no, move gallery. Wait, no, that's not. Steel Fist is all I have right now. No, it's okay. I'll buy it and then do that later. I don't want to like I'll just finish this mission. There's the last one. There was some really powerful power. You can basically like level every building. Get out of here, guys. Objective complete. I have destroyed everything. Oh, you motherfuckers. Wait, let me get my health first. There are two types of missions, story missions and challenge missions. Story missions are those which progress the story of Dr. Banner's attempt to build a machine to find a cure. Challenge missions are additional objectives and challenges that can be undertaken by the Hulk during the course of play. Okay. Yeah, I'll save. Spamming the sonic clap is the optimal building leveler. Yeah. Then there's like a ground pound thing too, but I believe that's right. I believe that it's guys, would you stop it? I hate those rocket guys. They're already kind of annoying. Can I like grab your catcher missiles? This is funny. Okay. Let's do fast mover then, I guess. Move through the course as defined by the waypoint markers as fast as possible. Oh man, this might be hard. Tag each marker in turn to successfully complete the course. Run through the course as fast as possible. All right. Let's see if I can do it. I think when I played this back in the day, like when it came out, I did everything in the game. Because they made it so fun. Ready? Go. All right, here we go. Wait, what did I do wrong? Oh, I'm supposed to go this way? I gotta watch the, this is like the Superman thing with the rings. You can literally just run through everything. Wait, did I do it? Okay. Silver medal. That's fine. Return to story mode. Yeah, I think I gotta buy some abilities, but I don't know if I have to do that in between missions. I forget. Wouldn't be a PS2 without these load times, though. All right, so it looks like things have opened up. I could do more challenge missions. I've done this one. Or I could just do the next story mission. This yellow shit over there. I like my XP. Start mission. Need to know.
Be quick. Blonsky knows we're on to him. According to an intercepted memo, his backup data is on a computer terminal inside Division HQ. We need to rip out the mainframe and bring it back here before Blonsky realizes his mistake. The information it contains could be vital to our chances of success.
Reach Division HQ, find the mainframe, and then deliver it to the church. Okay, sounds good. Let's do it. Let's do it. This game is toxic masculinity of the game. the way that they defined it, at least. All right, I could use some more health. I might have to like do some damage here. Just to get some health, because that's like a best way to do it. It's just like breaking shit. Oh wait, there's something there. Yes, I grabbed it, didn't I? Critical mass. Let's go.
Establish the visual on the package. Go for loading.
This is Jackal. You better get that cargo loaded double time. The wolf is at the door.
Woo! You can like fly, basically fly, right? Is that the mainframe? That's a helicopter. I mean, I don't mind. I'll get it. Yeah, the Hulk, Ooh, I got something. Found comic book 5 of 60. You have been awarded a bonus of 10,000 smash points. Dude, gotta have smash points. Important. Oh, we gotta destroy these? Okay. Did I pick this up? Whenever a mission objective requires Hulk to protect something, the health of that objective is displayed by the blue objective health meter. Each pip above the health bar indicates another full bar of health. Weak objects may not have any additional pips, while strong objects like buildings may have several. So, what? Am I supposed to protect that helicopter? Oh, I gotta protect this. I gotta get it to the church. Okay. Gotta get it to the church on time. Na-na-na-na, church on time. Na-na-na-na, on time. God and man. God and man. No protection. God and man. No religion. God and man. Modern love. Modern love. Mother little love. Can I run up the buildings with this? Hell yes, I can. Okay. That's it then. That's how I'm doing this. Whee! This is the ultimate child fantasy, by the way, being the Hulk. Like, everybody wanted to be the Hulk. All the kids did. All the boys. All the boys wanted to be the Hulk. It's a little hard to control, though, I will say. But I guess that's the point. Go to church.
Blonsky, I want a status report double time.
Here,
Key
mainframe.
problems is Emil Blonsky. We know he was sent by the NSA to monitor Gamma prisoners held inside the vault. If you ask me, Blonsky is a very dangerous individual. His record suggests an emerging persecution complex, perhaps a borderline personality disorder. But you better believe, if he's here to supervise Ross, he's trying to find a military application for Gamma transformation.
Oh, it's time to go to sleep? Or no? No, I guess not. As Hulk progresses through the game, he earns smash points. Smash points are used to purchase new moves, so they're your XP. From the buy menu, either in the mission success screen or at the back door of the church, press X to enter. You now have enough smash points to purchase a new move. At the top right of your display, the enemy response meter is about to turn on. Smash stuff and the ERS threat level rises. Smash lots of stuff and a deadly strike team will be sent to combat Hulk. Destroy strike teams to earn extra smash points. So you're telling me that I need to break shit constantly. I will save here. Yes, overwrite that. Okay. Let's go to the back of the church. Back here. Is this it? Or here? Come to the. Oh yeah, sure. Yes, I will. All right, so let's buy some stuff. Buy menu. Here we go. So I have 34,911. So let's see. I can the sonic clap. I can buy that. Okay, let's buy the cheap stuff. So air recovery. I don't even know what it does. I'm just gonna buy it. Recover instantly from any attack that floats Hulk into the air. This is an important technique. Okay, purchase move. Move purchased. Let's see. Backhand. I mean, you got. How else am I supposed to deal with women in this game? So show your enemy, show your respect by applying this back of your hand to your enemy's skull. Can you charge up the backhand? I'm purchasing this move for sure. Punt kick. This is a funny one if I remember correctly, but let me buy the cheap stuff. Sonic clap. Yes, gotta have that. Sonic clap and like the ground pound are like must-haves, right? Purchase move. Okay. Air stomp. What is that? Let me see. I can buy it, but slam downwards to clear ground enemies out. Oh, this is the elbow drop, isn't it? He does like an elbow drop. Smash express. Pick up any two-handed object and deliver the pain. Okay. Double fist toss. Throw while on the move. This is an important technique to master. Critical atomic slam. So that's 25,000. This is the critical thing. This is I think what I was thinking about. Gonna sonic clap them cheeks. That's all that's available right now. So let's buy some of the lower level stuff. Just so let's do the punt kick because that sounds funny as shit to me. So we're gonna buy that one. Wait. Purchase, yes. And let's get the running grab, air stomp. That's the smash express. Okay, so we'll buy this one. Yep. And let's see. Ground smash, because yeah, let's buy that. Purchase move. Yes. Yes. Okay, I got 8,000 left. So I can do... Dude, I mean, I almost have everything, right? Well, no, not these. Smash Express, Double Fist Toss, Critical Atomic Slam. Maybe, I can't buy that one, but I'll buy these. I'll buy this and this. This Dashing Straight. High Speed Attack while running. Okay, great for clearing just about anything out of... Yeah, let's buy that. Okay, and I don't think I have enough to get anything else right now. No. So, that's alright. Bought a lot, though. A lot there. I'm getting prototype vibes from the gameplay. It's the same developers. It's they did this game first. And they had the license, obviously, to do a Hulk game, but they made prototype later. I don't know why those guys weren't the ones that they, you know, because when they made the Incredible Hulk game for, it was like Xbox 360 and PS3, which is like this, but it wasn't quite as good. I think that they should have called the same devs up, but maybe they didn't exist at that point. So, Hulk keeping his pimp hand strong, yeah. Okay, so let me see. Can I do the... Yeah. Boosh. Alright, what about... That's a jump. Isn't there, there's like a different thing for the... Yeah, here we go. The clap. Clap. Let's go! Alright. So, what am I doing now? Do I have another mission, or just go back into the city and look for something? Let's go. Ugh. Alright. So, next, over here. This gas station. I don't have the bowling thing yet. I just felt like breaking that. You just break everything. Oh, what's the backhand? I don't want to hit these people. I mean, I can. we're going for... I take you, you mine now. Can I throw her? Is she alive? Oh no, she's gone. She's gone. She's no longer with us. Threat increase. Oh right, because if I like make enough trouble. Let's see. Move through the... Oh, I already did this. No, I don't want to do that. Well, then is this an old mission? Protect and serve? Oh, okay. Samson is...
I've hacked a lab computer at a division research facility.
Which is illegal?
Very. I just tripped a failsafe so Blonsky knows I'm inside. He'll destroy the entire place before he allows the download to complete.
You're asking me to run protection while you loot the network.
6 or 7 minutes, that's all I need.
Alright, defend Bio Research Center until the data download finishes. Alright then. Let's see if I can do it. So, square and X together does the ground pound. X and circle together does the clap. And if I hold it... So, what's going on here? I gotta protect what? This building? Timer located above the minimap is used to indicate a time limit for Hulk to complete a mission. Failure to accomplish the objective before the timer reaches 0 will result in a mission failure. Defend the center. Okay. Oh, you motherfuckers. Where are you? What's going on here?
I can see the target. We got it now.
Oh, wait, what? I failed. Let me retry that. So I guess I gotta, like, what do I gotta do then? I guess I gotta throw shit at these soldiers. This game, I remember, it can be pretty challenging. They don't fuck around. So I gotta head over here. And, Don't be distracted. Where are you? Where are they, guys? These guys.
I can see the target. We got him now.
Oh, the tanks. That explains it.
No! Got a mobile position on the building. Going in now. We ain't afraid of you.
No! Did I fail? No, wait, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Stop shooting at it! Fucking. Shit. When Hulk's power gets very low, he experiences an adrenaline surge. This increases his attack damage and also gives him access to special moves which you can purchase from the buy menu. One of these special attacks during an adrenaline surge will not further, use of these will not further deplete his power. Okay. Defend for 2 more minutes. Holy shit. I died. Too much damage. Ow! Okay, let's try again. All right, so here's what I got to do. So like you can't just be like mashing and doing whatever, right? So I'm going to grab a car, turn it into boxing gloves, and then go to town on the tanks and try to use the combos and throw shit. That's the only way, I think. So you got to be thoughtful. One thing I remember. So let's do that. Where are these guys? Throw that. All right.
I can see the target. We got him now. Got a mobile position on the building. Going in now.
Dude, did they already do that much damage to it?
Fire. Kill him.
Oh shit! Oop. Oh, you motherfuckers. You grab this fucking sports car. Oh shit, dude. Oh shit. Oh my god, they killed me again. Almost like you are Bruce working together with the Hulk behind the controller. Yeah. Game's kind of this is a tough mission. You got to use every single resource. Like you got to go, you got to go hard on these tanks. I didn't.
I can see the target. We got him now. Tango is moving to arm. That's confirmed. Control over.
Oh, they hit it. Oops.
Target location is taking major structural damage. Gotta keep those fire trucks away so we got this under wraps.
Oh shit.
Contact.
Give me that. Give me that. Oh, you fucking asshole.
Target location is taking major structural damage. You better keep those fire trucks away so we get this under wraps. We're on the offensive now. Over. Going in. They've hit a lot. Avoid property damage.
Fucker. Give me that.
Commence. Over.
Did I fail? It looks like I failed. Shit. I was close that time. I don't see why people are so freaked out about the Hulk. The military takes him out with ease. Yeah, right. Only when I'm controlling him. All right, I can do this one. I can do this one.
Sunlight.
Wait, what hit? What hit him?
I can see the target. We got him now. Got a mobilization on the building. One is down. Give him a round. Tango, tango. Target encountered. Over. We're on the offensive now. Over. Kill him. Making a weapon.
Take this tree, bitch. This was from the Eric Bana movie. I don't know if you guys remember that, but leave him alone. Oh shit. One more minute. Oh my god, no. Almost had it. Man, these old games, man, they don't play. All right. Where are they?
I can see the target. We got him now.
These rocket launcher guys. Okay. The weaponized fist thing is really useful, but man, these guys they're not playing. Oops. I think I can do this.
Target location is taking major structural damage. Better keep those fire trucks away until we get this under wraps. We're on fire! Clear! Sayonara, Banner.
Where are these guys? Don't see them. Where are they? They're on the map. Oh, I should be using that, eh? Get out of here.
We're on the offensive now. He's got nothing control. He's lying. We got nothing.
There we go. You just really got to be aggressive and move fast. Xbox was the king of bump mapping. I think you can pick up tanks later. I can't pick them up now. Maybe you can increase your ability to lift shit. Wait, did I fail? The building went down. Does it matter? I hope it doesn't matter. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. The military did it. Don't blame me.
You've commandeered the inner vault and established a level 15 clearance. Only the president and senior cabinet members have that access.
Surely you of all people don't need a lesson in protocol, General. Shouldn't you be more concerned with keeping the Hulk in check?
You're not as clever as you think you are, Blonsky.
If I so much as imagine you're keeping
Anyone but God Almighty in that cell, I'll find out and be on you like a dog on a rotten steak.
What? Oh my God. No!
Doing the Green Goblin thing. Avenge me! Samson captured top secret files from the mainframe you obtained from the roof of the division building. Blonsky files contain vital division intelligence useful for Samson and Hulk in accomplishing their goals. See, like, well, as you advance through your mission, Samson will continue to unlock these secret files, and new ones will become available for you. Proceed to the church in order to read the file. I guess I'll save. And I can spend some points. Oh, return to buy menu? No. I'll just... See, like, if they wanted to do this well in terms of, like... Well, you didn't notice me until I started approaching? You remind me of the other girl. She didn't like me. Was there another tip there? I already read this one. Challenge missions are a great way out. Motherfucker. Oh, you could do that. Damn hand. What? Huh? What? I want this burger thing. Hamburger. Hamburger. I broke it. Strike team mobilized. Okay, well, bring it on, bitches. Out of here. Excuse me. Booyah. Oh, I remember you have to hold it down to throw it extra hard. Give me all this. Give me all this. And all of this kind of like kept... Oh, shit. Oops. Oopsie poopsie. Looks like I knocked down a building. I'm gonna get that helicopter. I'll take that. Team neutralized. Bitch ass. I'm gonna go back to church and level up some stuff. Threat increase. Oops. Hey, hey, hey. I like how you just run through, like they don't block you with bullshit like walls, usually. I think if you jump in the water, it bounces you back out, but... It doesn't just say, oh, you died, because for some reason the Hulk can't swim. Hey, did they fix that already, or is this a different burger place? Why does the burger guy have like an Australian accent? Oh, you motherfuckers. Where are you? Oh, I see him. I see him. Catch this, bitch. Explosive triple. What are you guys gonna do? Oh, there's health here. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna go to the church, right? Figure this out. I don't like this shit in my way. I don't know if this game you can explore like the city, like it's got like various like Marvel landmarks. I don't think this is actually New York, so. Oh, it's up here. A little lost. Oh, the strike team is here. Okay, well, fuck it. Fight them. Give me that. Woo! Okay, let's go back to church. I'm having too much fun. I gotta go confess. Confess everything I've done. Lord knows I'd smash Father Hulk. It looks so silly when Hulk flails his arms in midair. I think that was like the Eric Bana. You guys remember the Eric Bana movie? Hulk, that was made by Ang Lee. It was like artsy, fartsy bullshit. I like it. I have it on DVD because I just like when Hulk loses it in the desert and he's fighting the army. But the flailing arm thing, I think that's where they got it from. I think it was in that movie that he did that. And then like they kind of, you know, went with it. I think in Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton. I haven't seen it in a while. I mean, I watched it, but it was like a while ago. I think he does a little bit of that, but you don't really see him doing a lot of Hulk jumps, not really big ones in that movie. I think like at the end. Nick Nolte was fun as Banner's dad. Blonsky Files, buy menu, let's go. 36,000. I like that they give you a lot of stuff right away too. I'm gonna buy this Critical Slam. Let's buy it. Okay. Critical Slam in Critical Mass. All right. Triangle and square in Critical Mass. And we'll buy the running grab. Sure. I gotta buy everything. And this might be good to move purchase. Would you like to try out the new move? Sure. Even the repairs are fast.
Try following the on-screen instructions.
Okay. So yeah, that's good. Because you gotta use that shit. You gotta be quick. That last mission, that was tough. Oop. Excellent. You have completed a running grab. I know, thank you.
Looks like we've given General Ross.
Ugh. Wonder, was this a different one or I drew this one already? Heal fists. Oh no, yeah, that's the Oxyglove thing, right? Yeah. I did not like what they did with the Nick Nolte thing. I don't know, like it was just like he was trying to say something like generational trauma, like Banner's problems are because of his father and he was abusive, and I was like, can we just have like a Hulk story? Can he just break shit? Like this plot could work for a movie if you condense it and you put Doc Samson in there, because like everybody always says, well, how can you make a movie about the Hulk when, you know, the Hulk, there isn't like you can't do a lot with the Hulk as a character when he's in Hulk form. So you have to make it everything about Banner. But the thing is, nobody cares about Banner, really. I mean, the duality thing can be fun, but the truth is, people want to see the Hulk. So, and there's a number of ways you can do it. Like, I actually, of all of the renditions of the Hulk, just like on his own, I like the one from Thor Ragnarok because he was able to talk, and he was like, you know, he spoke like the Hulk, but he was talking. I was like, well, why don't you just do that? And as far as like plot goes, all right, we're gonna go to the city to acquire a mission. As far as plot goes, just put like I think the best Hulk stories are when he's on the road in the comics, and he's with Doc Samson and Rick Jones. I think his name is Rick Jones, who's like his friend, right? Rick Jones is the reason why Banner is the Hulk. He's the reason for it. So he's important to the story. And he grounds Bruce, but Hulk becomes his friend too. And Doc Samson, because he's also got a gamma radiation problem, he's a really good character as well. They could have them on the road. I think that Todd McFarlane illustrated those books when it was popular. Like, those were really popular books, you know? So I would just do that. I would do like, maybe you could do Gray Hulk. I don't know. Like, but I would do Green Hulk, but like have him, you know, talk in the simple way that Hulk does. They're always messing around with how much talking they want Hulk to do. But I think if you make him kind of like a child in terms of like, you know, he's basically like a always struggling with his id, like his desire to do whatever he wants. That's really what it is. The Hulk is pure id. And I think that could be good, you know. Look, man, I'm not even trying to hurt anybody. I'm just running through the city, I'm just jogging. I'm just a jogger. It's always been my passion to jog. I want to do that elbow drop. How do I do that? That's the punch. Do I want to do the next mission? Or do I want to do one of these side things? Hey, what? Motherfucker. Backhand his ass. Why bother climbing when you can just do that? Hulk float. Hulk float. Okay, let's do it. Jog maxing. Isn't Samson smashing Betty? She has a thing for green gamma males. In the movie Incredible Hulk, they put I don't know the guy's name, but he was an actor. He's from Modern Family. Plays like one of the characters on there. I've never watched that show because that's like degenerate propaganda. But I also know him from the Zack Snyder remake of Dawn of the Dead, which actually was probably Zack Snyder's best movie, honestly. That's not saying a lot because I think his movies are trash, but Dawn of the Dead is not that bad. Like, I guess if he's just doing an adaptation, it's okay. Hulk heartstroke. Hulk breaststroke. Jump off the building and use a left analog stick to avoid obstacles. Land at the center of the ring of flares. The mission ends when you touch the ground. The mission fails if you wall run or land on a rooftop. Jump off the building and use the left analog stick to avoid obstacles. Reach the middle of the ring of flares. All right, I feel like this is going to be hard, but let's see. And there's a time limit too, I'm guessing. Tim Roth. No. Tim Roth played Blonsky. The guy was on the show Modern Family. He's like a pasty dude. You know, thick eyebrows. I don't know his name. He was in the remake of Dawn of the Dead. Land inside the ring of flares. Okay, so I can't land on a roof. I don't see where I'm supposed to go. I mean, it shows me. There's like enemies. I'm not really sure. But... oh, I see the ring over there of helicopters. Oh, I can float on this thing. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, this isn't so bad. I didn't know that. Does this balloon do that? Like a King Kong balloon. No. Yay! I did it. Kind of easy. Bronze medal. Why? I don't understand. Like, how do I get a higher medal? Whatever. Going back to story mode. Okay, that was a kind of a cringe side mission. Let's do the next story mission. Or I could just run around and break shit. Like, this is like, you know, peak open world. I don't think that GTA does this anymore. You know, like the old like San Andreas, Vice City. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Hey.
We have to start
Fire
putting the
sale.
machine together. I'm stuck without a hydraulic lift to move the heavier parts. I need a generator for power conversion and a CAT scan apparatus to get an accurate topographic image of your brain. The locations of these items are marked on the map.
So I go from destruction of property to shoplifting. Wow, I am just racking up the jail time.
So don't get caught. Just be aware they've ramped up security at all locations. It gets harder from here on out.
I don't know, man. You know, I generally don't do well on like protect the objective or escort missions. All right, so let's go this way first. Bring some gloves with me. Sir! I'm sorry, I had to take your shit. Sandeep. I'm gonna take your taxi. Alright, so where am I going? Ah. Oh, a force. How do I break the shield? I can throw things through it, but I just can't pass through it myself. Alright. Wait, did Hulk just do a fucking backflip? Do a backflip! Oh, I bet I gotta break the, can I go in here? No, I can't. Everything's still there. It's still operational. Let me see. What else do I... How about these trailer things? Yeah, how about that? There we go. Alright, I gotta go deliver this. Deliver it to the church. Yeah, let's go. So I gotta leave and then come back. Okay. You can surf on buses in this. That's right. I remember that. Here. Alright, next. Go back. There was an escort mission in Robotech Battlecry that I was never able to beat. It was impossible. I despise escort missions with a passion. You know, they can be good for the story, but they're really hard to do. You know, like you can go too far the other way too. Like, well, I think Resident Evil 4, the sections where you're protecting Ashley, they're not that bad. I mean, she's not useful, except for no, she's not useful at all, really. But I mean, the enemies tend to prioritize you. But then you go too far the other way with like The Last of Us, where you think the whole game is an escort mission, but Ellie is literally invisible, except for like certain moments that are almost pre-scripted where, you know, an enemy will grab her and you have to like intervene. But generally, like if you're sneaking around, she won't be seen. Like if you're not seen, she's not seen no matter what. So I think, I mean, it's kind of immersion breaking. It's not too bad though. Back to town. Let's go back to the city. All that machine gun fire, not one bullet hit the generator. Those guys are very well trained and they know what they're doing. I'm gonna grip this health over here. You guys see White Queen on Marvel Rivals? That's like, she's giving mommy vibes for sure. Sorry, excuse me, sorry. He doesn't wind up. Oh, there's something there. Found a comic book. Okay. I wonder, can I just break the whole building and get it? That's what I want. Going up. This. I remember that if you play this enough, you like get to know the city after a while. Oop. All right. The Chinese know what men want and aren't getting. Yeah, escorting invincible characters is much more tolerable. Yeah, but it's a little bit immersion breaking, that's what I'm saying. I guess like at best would be that they're competent and maybe they even like help you out sometimes. But maybe that defeats the purpose, you know? But I don't know, I think it could work. Like, even Sheva, I never played it with like Resident Evil 5 with the AI. Oh, JoJo's here. Do you guys want to see JoJo? But even Sheva is like, you know, kind of brain dead from what I heard in terms of her like ability to help out. So the AI sucks. It's not really a comment on her, you know, on average IQ or anything like that, but I think Sheva knows what per capita means. Oh. In this building? Just gotta destroy the building then. No. Get this health. A lot of times I've died because Sheva just didn't move out of the way of a hazard, like those laser beams. Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about it because I don't play it. I mean, you know, they're talking about doing a remake of 5, and I think everybody's saying, well, as long as you fix her AI, that's probably okay. I think there should be less white people in that movie, in that game though, as zombies. To be specific, to be precise. I try setting up a melee combo and should just shoot an enemy. Resident Evil 5 is awesome with 2 people, but I don't really know what it's like with 1 because I never played it. Are we done? Oh yeah, we're done. Let's buy some shit. Mission success. Let's save. RE5 with the AI's torture. Sheva with advanced AI. I'm sorry, Chris. I'm afraid I can't come on. Split fiction is fun. All right, continue. Let's go buy some stuff. Can I buy some stuff? At the end of a chapter, a star marker will appear at the church. This marker will take Hulk to a new challenge. These guys are tough, so spend your smash points on new moves before the battle. Completion of story missions is necessary to advance the plot and to complete the game. Challenge missions, while not essential, can generate valuable smash point awards that can be used to purchase new moves, making it easier to advance the story. I'm gonna go. Take me to church. Do 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 do. I believe that our Resident Evil 9 is in the works, but like I don't know what direction they're gonna go in because like maybe that's why they're doing these remakes. Because I think that Capcom is probably trying to figure out, do people want more games like in the style of Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6? Or do they want more in terms of like the third person perspective? Or do they want games more in the style of 7 and Village, or Biohazard and Village, which is first person? I think that the problem with, I mean, I like Biohazard, but I didn't think it was my favorite. Actually, my favorite Resident Evil in recent history that I've played, it's like between 2 remake and 5, just because playing with Lindsay. Playing with people. I played with my friend Chris back home in Chicago, and we played the crap out of that. I think that third person is more popular. Resident Evil 2 remake is like everybody's favorite, right? A lot of people definitely prefer third person. 7 was really boring to me. Well, the thing is, 7, I think the issue with 7 is that Biohazard was basically like it was so that was like the first RE engine, right? The first RE engine game that had like that sort of like, you know, going for that weird kind of quasi photorealistic graphics. I don't know if photorealistic is the right way to put it, but it had like a different game engine, graphics engine. And it was intended for VR, which is why it was first person. But because they put so much into that graphics engine, I think that they ended up limiting themselves in other ways, which is why if you look at Resident Evil 7 or Biohazard, there's very few enemy types. There's like 2 different like leech monsters, and then there's like the bosses. I don't think there's much else, but I can't remember. But there was very limited enemy types. And if you look at the old Resident Evils, you know, like, I mean, most of them, even 6, had like a lot of variety. Dogs. I think the first game had like birds, and there was like a giant snake, and there were spiders, and you know, and there were zombies, and there were like those naked, we call them naked zombies, the ones that they wouldn't stay dead. And in Resident Evil 2, you know, you like they kept that up. Like 4 had dogs, 5 had dogs, 6 had like all kinds of weird shit. And I think that the enemy variety killed Biohazard for me, which is why it's not really high on my list. And there wasn't a lot of monsters, and I think it's because it's kind of like the same thing with like when they were making Metal Gear Solid and the technology, they didn't, well, not Metal Gear Solid. When they were making the first Metal Gear game, they were working with this limited technology, but they had this really ambitious idea. And so what they did was they said, okay, it's kind of like the Silent Hill thing, where they were like, we can't have, you know, more than two sprites occupying the same like axes, like the x-axis and the y-axis, because they'll flicker because they're occupying that same like space. And so what they decided to do was basically go with fewer enemies on screen, but then that sort of like revolutionized the gameplay. And like Silent Hill, they were like, well, we want to do fully 3D rendered, environments, unlike Resident Evil, which had like pre-rendered environments, the original. And so they were like, well, let's put a bunch of fog in there and call it, where basically the draw distance was nothing, but they basically said it was fog. And for that, it worked really well because they had to work with these limitations and they made it work. I think with Resident Evil Biohazard, they were trying something like that where it was like, well, we're trying to build this kind of immersive mood, right, of this building. And so what we're going to do is we're going to have a few characters. And really, you only fight the father and the mother. The son, he's like, it's like more like a Saw, where it's like a bunch of traps, but you don't actually fight him, I don't think. And then there's like, the daughter who's your wife or whatever, and that's it. Like I think the grandma, maybe, I can't really remember. And so like they're doing this kind of. I guess they were working with these limits because they wanted to like render it a certain way, which previous Resident Evil games, and also I think the blowback from like 6 was justifiably so. A lot of people were like, you guys have gotten so far away from the horror. Because 6 was basically an action movie. And even 4 becomes an action movie like towards the end. So I know 5 gets a lot of shit for that, but like 4, as much praise as it gets, it does turn into like an action movie, by the end. Even the original one, you take out like the tyrant with a rocket launcher. I mean, that's some fucking, Schwarzenegger shit. You might as well say something, quippy before you blow the last guy away. But yeah, I mean, because of 6 and how ridiculously action-packed it was so over the top. And I think there was a lot of negative reactions. Then there was like another Resident Evil that came out after that. I don't even remember what it was called. The Umbrella Chronicles, maybe. It was so poorly received that they just took a break from the franchise for a while. And then they came back with Biohazard. And people were like, oh, they're back to their roots. It's a return to form. But I think Biohazard had some other problems. It probably would be kind of neat to play in VR. But I think that I've never played Village. So I don't know about that one, although I am kind of interested in trying that one in VR. I don't have it, but if I picked it up, I don't know if you can play that one in VR. You should be able to. I know that Biohazard was made with VR in mind, which is why it's kind of slow moving, right? But then they remade Resident Evil 2, which I thought was like awesome. I love the Resident Evil 2 remake, and I thought it was really well done. And it basically like created a completely new interest in remakes, which is why they remade a Nemesis, even though it wasn't as good a remake. And then they remade 4. So the rumor is what's being floated around right now is that Capcom's next Resident Evil is either going to be Resident Evil 9, which I don't know if they're going to go with first person or if they're going to go with third person. I kind of hope if they do a new game, I would prefer a third person, because if you do first person, then it just looks like every other first person game. And I think that RE4 kind of like made the third person thing like a new thing, right? They sort of reinvented it in a way, in my opinion. Some people like Andy Pants Gaming, he was like shitting on Resident Evil 4 for the original one for the controls. And it's true, like there are problems with it because, I mean, they're way better than what came before, because before that it was like tank controls. But like, you have to like stop to aim, and maybe that adds to the thing. But like, and then you're aiming with a controller too. And it was originally on GameCube. That was the first console it was released on, and the GameCube controller is kind of a bitch to work with, because I have Resident Evil 4 on GameCube, and I see where he's coming from with that, but you have to remember that it was a new thing. Like, you couldn't aim and move until Resident Evil 6. And Resident Evil 6 really did improve on the controls but it was the game that suffered. But the controls were good. And they actually had some pretty decent ideas. Like they had stamina, so you couldn't just go doing melee shit on everybody all the time. But you know, it had other issues. I think that there's like little things that they're learning from every one of them. So Resident Evil 9, I don't know what they're gonna do with it, but there is definitely a lot of talks about Resident Evil 9. I think it's in the early works, but I don't know if they're doing third person or first person. In terms of remakes, everybody wants everything remade, and I think that it's an opportunity for them to maybe like correct some things, because I think that if they remade Resident Evil 5, they could really improve on it. Like you can basically like, because what I noticed about so I played the Resident Evil 4 and the Resident Evil 4 remake, and what I noticed about Resident Evil 4 remake right off the bat is the QuickTime events are gone, which I'm like, yes, please. Like I mean, it was like a thing back then. It was kind of popular, but it wasn't great. Like when you're running from the boulder. That's not in the game at all. Unless I only played through it once, but I certainly did not come across that scene where you're running from the boulder. But I think that's for the best because you know, it's it's kind of not a it's like the time of QuickTime events. I don't think people really like them. I mean, they're flashy, and Resident Evil 5 had even like some of them were even worse. And it's like my least favorite parts of RE5 are the QuickTime events and some of the really like action heavy where you're basically playing like a military game by the end of it. And I think you can cut back on that and maybe like front load more content with the village stuff and like give me more African infected zombies, not African infected soldiers. So and also lean into the horror aspect. Even though it's 2 players, you can still like, you know, make it like change the mood and tension. Maybe make scenes that, you know, take place during the day. Maybe like have some parts that are at night. Do more with the tribesmen. The African tribes, they're like the coolest enemies in that game, in my opinion. But when they come out and they're just like guys in shields, riot shields and armor, that's just Resident Evil 4 again. Like they did the same thing. So I think that they should do that. I think that they should get rid of the QuickTime events. The boulder punching probably could go, but I think people would want it there anyway. The Wesker as Neo thing, the Matrix Wesker, I don't know that you can get rid of that either because it's just like, you know, he's in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and it's basically that version. So I don't know if you can get rid of that. But another one they're talking about remaking is one I never played. I never played Code Veronica, and they're saying that there's talk about remaking Code Veronica, and there's also talk about Resident Evil 0, which I have it, but I never finished it. So I don't know what they're doing with that, but that's kind of interesting. Let's see what you guys are saying. Silent Hill was the same way as far as Silent Hill 1 being way better than 2. In my opinion, it lost all the charm of the original. There are about 5 enemy types in 7. 8 had much more. Yeah, I've heard good things about 8. I played a bit of it. It's certainly different. Even the Gun Survivor Dead Aim has third-person movement and first-person aiming. RE5 is good. Yeah, I agree. I think RE5 gets a lot of shit. I usually, you know what? I think that RE6 is playable. Like I could play that with somebody. I think that if you played RE5 and 6 alone, then you're getting like less than half of the experience, in my opinion. Gabriel says 6 had insane enemy variety, even if many of them were a bit unbalanced or just annoying. Yeah. But I like the way, I don't know, something about the way, like of the different arcs, I had the most fun with the Leon and Helena parts. That was the most fun. Chris and Piers, that was pretty... It was something about being Chris Redfield and just mowing people down. That was kind of fun too. But yeah, I think they were, I don't know, they kind of like got away from that story. That's why I think that was another reason why I think Biohazard was about completely different characters. I think his name is Ethan or something like that. And the same guy is in Village because they were like, well, you know, we were going to do something with this kid that's like Wesker's son, but the game didn't take off, so it ended up getting dropped. Chris DLC for 7 was fun. The parry was the best part, and the enemy and combat challenges were better. Oh, I didn't get any of the DLC, so I wouldn't know. Silent Hill 2 is one of the most overrated games I ever played. Wasn't bad, but nowhere near the best horror game I've played. 4 started the whole thing, and its popularity is why the franchise moved in that direction. Yes. Umbrella Chronicles was the rail shooter. Oh, Umbrella Corps is what I was thinking about. Yeah. The rail shooters are good. I've got them on PS3. So much fun. Shaky cam is awful decision for Darkside Chronicles, though. GameCube controller was awful for most games, but wonderful for like 2 or 3. I hope it's not woke. What do you mean? You mean like Resident Evil remakes? Nah, I don't. You know what I would do? Because they were complaining. Obviously, Resident Evil 5 is going to trigger people because it's in Africa. But the thing is, if you play Resident Evil 5 and pay attention, there's actually like a disproportionate number of non-black zombies in that game, or non-black infected Africans. There's like guys with mustaches and white dudes, and I'm like, what's with the diversity? Like, I would be okay if they were all black. I think that would actually be, yeah, you're killing them, but whatever, right? Like, it's like Resident Evil 4 was in Spain, and they're all Latino and shit, or Spanish, but Spanish people are white adjacent. I don't know if you guys know, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see. QTE suck, yes. Not being able to move, and I also don't like there's a part in RE5, there's a whole chapter where you're in the back of a truck and you're shooting at zombies on motorcycles. All that whole, and then you ends with a fight with El Gigante, which has a different name in that. Unbasu, I think it's called. Indesu, something like that. They should get rid of the whole thing in the way that it's done and do it completely different. I don't care how, but not that, because that was not fun. I don't like that part with the motorcycles, and but like the stuff where you're like working together to solve puzzles and all that's a blast. I love that stuff. So yeah, that's what I would do. And throw in more, like I said, more claustrophobic, more areas where you have to split off into, and you cover each other. Like, that was fun. I like that stuff. Code Veronica and Zero, I still haven't gone through yet. Heard they were some of the hardest. That Wesker Matrix stuff was from Code Veronica. Yeah, I remember. I remember the cutscene for that. Leon campaign is awful. It had so much unskippable walkie-talkie stuff, and the zombies are not fun to fight. The Javos soldiers were better balanced. The Chinese ones, that was good too. Chris DLC is free. Oh, Joe DLC is paid for. Joe has fisticuff combos like Condemned 2. We need a RE in Canada. They should all be black, and Chris in blackface. Yes. Arabic is actually Africa's #1 lingua franca. Oh. Okay. I got a little bit of time. Let's do another mission. Sorry for like the sidetrack here. Like I said, tomorrow I'll do a stream of Freedom Force again. I think it'll work. I think it's a great game and people should see a little bit more of it. So I'm going to try and do a makeup stream for that. And then on Thursday, I haven't decided yet, but I'm leaning towards playing Punisher for PS2, which is another great fucking game. Punisher is a gem of a game. So anyway, let's get back to it. Let's do some Hulk shit. Yeah, and when I play Marvel Rivals, Hulk is I almost always play Vanguards, which are like tanks, because nobody wants to play them. But I like playing the tanks and make them a lot of fun. So I don't think I'm gonna do that. Let's go to the next story mission. Or maybe are they asking me to do it because they think I should?
There's something happening at the military base. Listen to this transmission.
Did he say some kind of creature?
A mutant matching your description.
Sure that's not you, Bruce.
Oh, it's the Abomination. I'll do this one and end it there.
Fault.
The game after would be in France. Yeah, but it would have the same. That way they can repurpose the same models from Resident Evil 5. Then it save you some money. All right, here we go. Investigate the distress call. Abomination! Let's go! Let's end it here.
What did you do to me, you freak?
He's bigger than I am.
Turned me into an abomination.
Oh, I get it. He said it, guys. He said the thing.
Do you have the guts? Let's find
The health of major enemies like bosses is displayed. Who coined the term boss for bosses in video games? Where did this first come about? Because when I was a kid and we used to play video games in the arcade and there was a boss, you know what we used to call them? I don't know what you guys would call them, but you know what we used to call them? We used to call them the master. We'd say, oh, the master is at the you got to the master of the first level. We would call them masters. I don't know why. I guess it was because one of the first games ever to have bosses was an arcade game called Kung Fu Master, which on the NES was just called Kung Fu. I don't know why they didn't call it Kung Fu Master, even though that's what it was called in the arcades. And the reason why that game was so popular partly was because Kung Fu movies were really popular. And a lot of times, the toughest guys in Kung Fu flicks were called the Master. And so we used to call them Masters. But then, like, for whatever reason, we just know when somebody says boss, they're talking about video game bosses. Isn't that weird? And the final boss, it's just to think about it, you know? And there's like mini bosses. Like, where did that come from? I wonder who was the first person to coin the term boss when referencing video game bosses. All right, so I'm gonna grab some stuff and throw it at Abomination. He's tough though. Oh shit, he fucking body slammed me. Bro. What? What am I? Oh, he's gonna beat my ass, guys. Get out of here.
You just don't get it.
What's he doing? Gonna throw shit at me? That's what these guys always do. If I have to abide by that. Oh shit! Can be grabbed when he's undergoing a transformation. Oh shit, let's go, let's go. Out. Fucking bitch slapped his ass. No, I can grab this green shit. Oh shit! Oh, from the top rope! This is like pro wrestling over here. I want to get that health. Give me that. Oh, I died. Shit. Oh no, I didn't die. It just fell on me.
What a sad little
oh no, oh, I died. The first Alice has some good enemies and music. Alice?
I feel no pity.
Okay, we're gonna try and fight him again. It might be worth it. You turned me to some kind of abomination. TM.
Banner, what did you do to me, you freak?
Is he naked?
Turn me into an abomination.
You know, in the comics, the Abomination was wearing like trunks or something. So, Alice Madness. You mean like the Alice in Wonderland game? I've never played that game actually.
Let's find out.
Let me grab some shit, homie. How do I avoid that?
I'll crush your spine.
Oh shit. You fucking what? It won't? I should probably be careful when that shit. Wait, what? He's in two places at once? Uh-huh. Bitch ass nigga. Let me get this health over here. Stop throwing that shit!
I hope this stings.
Why does he sound like fucking Josh Brolin? Okay. Oop.
Damn you.
Mission complete. Beat his ass.
What a sad little display.
Do you know why the Hulk can beat the Abomination?
No, not now. It's not
In the comics, the Abomination's stronger than the Hulk. You probably know the lore though, the reason. It looks like throwing stuff at him is your best bet, yeah.
What happened here, Captain?
We got our butts kicked, General. Good news is we managed to get most of our vital equipment inside.
Who are you and how did you survive? Give this man a medal.
I saw it happen. Plain as day.
It's okay, sir. You're safe. Them two creatures are gone.
It's okay,
No,
sir.
no.
You're safe. Why does he sound like
I saw
that?
what happened. With my own eyes. The Hulk was to blame.
The Hulk beat my ass. I saw it. I seen it. I seen it. I think it was Galaga, Metroid, or Kung Fu that had some of the earliest examples of the term boss in games. Galaga. There were like those special ships at the top, but I don't think they called them bosses. Kung Fu Master is older than Metroid. So, Private Peterson, yeah. Okay. Let's go to the buy menu. I think I got some stuff, so. I got 38,000, bitch. And buy some more shit. Shield, what does this do? Create a shield from large vehicles to defend against enemy attacks. Stand or walk to auto defend. Running deflects projectiles but won't auto defend. That might be useful because I keep getting fucking killed. Shockwave smash. Long range ground pound. Powerful against ground based opponents. I'm gonna buy that. We're gonna buy that. Yes, yes, yes. And slam kick. What is that? Slam two-handed weapon into an enemy and then execute a punishing follow-up. So like, is that the kick from? Do you guys remember from the Incredible Hulk movie, the one with Edward Norton and Tim Roth? And Tim Roth is like, he's got like that experimental sort of like, you know, quasi like version of the super soldier serum. He's got the Pfizer one, not the Moderna one. And he's like fighting the Hulk, but obviously he can't do anything. So he basically like stands in front of him and he's like, all right, give me your best shot. And the Hulk kicks him in the chest and he breaks against a tree. This is the kick. It's the this is Sparta kick. I'm buying it. All right. Let me double fist toss. What is that? Well, throw while on the move. Oh, so while I'm running, I can throw hands. I can throw hands. I'm gonna throw hands. I'm gonna buy that. All right, I got 20,000 left, or not? I got 10,000 left, so I can't buy anything else right now. But tornado uppercut. What? Some Street Fighter shit. Max charge this uppercut to float the enemy high. Okay, so basically triangle once and then press and hold triangle to do that. Dashing sonic clap while running. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot to do in this tornado frenzy. Oh, I wanted to see that. Hold on. It's an uppercut that combo enemy air for extra damage. Okay. There's a lot to buy. Rapid punch burst. Oh yeah, that's where he like does a bunch of punches. Yeah. I can't buy this, can I? Oh, I did buy that. Okay. All right. Let me save the game. and I'm gonna quit here. But double hand jerk. Yeah, I think the first game that actually had bosses in it was Kung Fu Master. If you count a game where there's a level and you know with lots of like less like minion enemies and then there's like a tougher enemy at the end, that would probably be the first one I could think of that was like that. Maybe there's a shoot 'em up. Maybe there's an old shoot 'em up that does it. But like games like Galaga, they had like ships at the top that took 2 hits instead of 1. I don't know if that counts though, because killing them doesn't end the level. You have to clear all of the ships, right? But it's something to think about. Like Centipede or Satan's Hollow. You remember Satan's Hollow? Like I'm totally dating myself. It was like part video game, part pinball machine. It was like a mix of the two. I don't know, just wild. All right. Anyway, I'm going to end the show there. Thanks, guys, for coming on. I got to get ready for the new show later on. So, and I got to go pick up Lindsay, and I got to go to church, or not church. We're going to the gym. That's a different church. So, got a lot on my plate. But thanks, guys, for coming on the stream and checking out Hulk Ultimate Destruction, or Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction. I think it's still a really fun game that holds up very well. Let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments. If you guys like this video, please hit like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, hit the bell for notifications, leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think about what I played today and what we talked about. And please, please, please share this video because sharing is caring. Thanks, guys, so much for coming on today's episode of Cape-Ril. And we'll talk to you guys in the next one. Long live Vivian.
With the glass ceiling broken, all the oppressed groups shall prosper, especially the most oppressed group of all, gamers.
I want people in the industry to be a little bit louder about people being mean to other people, and maybe say it's not a good thing.
Yeah.
Maybe say we don't want you around if you're going to be a cunt.
Yeah.
And hateful. And that the games industry is diverse naturally. Not because anyone's making them be diverse. Because the world is diverse, you stupid motherfucker. And if you have a problem with that, come fight me. Physically. Bitch.
Has anyone taken you up on that yet?
No, because they're all pussies.
Yep.
Down here, salt is a way of life.
Obviously, the environment down here is all salt. The ceiling's salt, the floor is salt, the walls are salt, and to an extent, the air is salt. And you breathe that in, and you can constantly taste the salt.